Go ahead.
Hi, this is Steve Garland. It's Monday, and I'm giving you my annual weekly recap. I apologize in advance for the way I look. It was a rough day yesterday, and even rougher drive home. 81 is awful, and traveling back on the Thanksgiving weekend was just, holy mackerel, way worse than we even thought it was. So a 2-hour drive turned into almost a 4-hour drive. So luckily we all got back safe, though, and I had a lot of time last night to think about the match and get ready. I'm writing my recap right now to send out via email. And the bottom line is this, is that starting with me, I think I got out-coached. I think we as a staff can really get back to the drawing board and figure out some more ways to better prepare our athletes. So obviously the responsibility starts with us. But I also thought that our wrestlers didn't execute positions that they usually are very good in. I think there's positions that we work on constantly in the room that weren't executed, so it's very frustrating as a coach because we have work there. And I thought that their team executed their game plan. They did a really good job of stopping us where we're strong and wrestling in the positions they're strong. So, all the credit to them. I thought they did a great job. They looked great. They're well coached, well conditioned. They just really beat us up, and it was tough because when we wrestled Iowa, we walked out of there, man. We felt like, we were the one. We fought, and you leave it all out there on the mat. You can at least hold your head up high, even though you're not happy with a loss. This match wasn't that way. I mean, just frankly, I feel like everybody was pretty ticked off in the locker room, embarrassed and upset and wanting to make improvements. Well, the good news is I get in here this morning at a little bit before 8 o'clock, and sure enough, there's guys already in the room. The Schneiders here now breaking down film, and our guys are high-character kids. They're very, very hard workers. They're very disciplined. It sounds cliche, but they live their life in a way that we're proud of. And so they're responding already, and I think they're going to continue to respond. I think this team always responds when they get humbled and knocked down. I don't think this group's any different. And the cool part is we're right back on the horse again to go wrestle in Vegas, the best tournament in the country. So we've got a chance to go out and redeem ourselves right away. Awesome. I didn't design it like that with that in mind, but the schedule. But I'll tell you what, these guys all asked for the best competition in the world. We're getting it for them this year. Iowa, Tech. Now Vegas, forget about it. We're pouring it on them. Then we go Southern Scuffle, Virginia duels, and it just goes on from there, national duels. So our team may not have the same records they might have had last year, but I'll tell you what, they're going to be battle-tested, and our hopes are that it prepares them better for the end of the year, which is what our focus continues to be. So I won't go through every weight class. There wasn't a whole lot of good things to talk about. Some of the highlights, Georgie DiCamillo, once again, is just an amazing young man. The magnitude and the stress and the pressure of that match would have broke me when I was his age. It would have freaked me out. As a matter of fact, it did freak me out when I was his age, and he just walked out like it was just typical. Oh, Sunday, I'm going to go wrestle. Goes out and wrestles a controlled, aggressive, but also very smart match. Wins 5-2. Walks off the mat, no big deal. That's just the type of kid he is. So, Fauzi won, and we had some other. Derek Valenti was right in that match. He actually had a high crotch. He was dragging the guy in what we call baseball grip, and he got ankle picked. He just made one simple mistake, brought his right leg up too high, got ankle picked. So he got taken out of his own offense. So, he actually was in there battling too. We had some other good things, but we couldn't put together a complete match. Sulzer took down Yates, who's really, really good, obviously returning All-American. Took him down within the first 30 seconds. So obviously we had some good things happen, but again, we didn't put together a complete 7 minutes, and that's what we'll be working on moving forward. So stay tuned for Vegas, and hopefully we'll have a great tournament out there.